Hi everyone, in this video we're going to be finding missing interior and exterior angles of a triangle. Let's look at question number 1. Find the measure of angle 1 and angle 2. So notice if we look at this diagram, we should see 3 triangles. Here's the first triangle, the small one, this triangle, and then the overall big triangle. It's always important to identify how many triangles there are. Next, I want to look and find out angle 1. So I'm going to put X. Now, notice this is 90 degrees, right? That right angle. Now, remember, angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 90 is also 90 degrees. So therefore, there has to be a 90-degree angle here as well. Remember, because I have a triangle, the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. So therefore, I have to add 76 plus 90 plus X is equal to 180 degrees. Interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. 76 plus 90 is 166 plus X is equal to 180, and subtract 166 on both sides. So 180 minus 166 is 14. So X is going to be equal to 14, and angle 1 is equal to 14 degrees. Now let's look at the other triangle. I'm looking for angle 2. Again, because I'm looking at this triangle, angles in a triangle add up to 180, so I have to add 90 plus 27 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degrees. 90 plus 27 is 117 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Subtract 117 on both sides. 180 minus 117 is 63. Angle 2 is equal to 63 degrees. Again, in this problem, angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Next, we have question number 2. Find the measure of angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. Again, we have multiple triangles in the diagram. We have 3. The triangle on the left, the triangle on the right, and the big triangle itself. So let's first notice that I have 2 congruence marks. When you see these, you have to identify that this is an isosceles triangle. And what you know about the isosceles triangles is that 2 sides are congruent, and also the base angles are congruent. So I know this angle here is also congruent to this angle here, and I'm going to make these X. Remember, because I have a triangle, angles in a triangle add to 180 degrees. So I'm going to take X plus 64 and equal to 180 degrees. X plus X is 2X. 2X plus 64 is equal to 180 degrees. 180 minus 64 is 116. Then I have to divide by 2 on both sides, and I get 58. So therefore, angle 1 is equal to 58 degrees. And again, because it's an isosceles triangle, if this is 58, so is this. Base angles of an isosceles triangle are congruent. Next, I want you to notice that in order to find angle 2, notice that this is a straight line. If this is a straight line, angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So all I have to do is do 180 minus 58. So 180 minus 58 is 122. So angle 2 is equal to 122 degrees. Now notice again, for this triangle here, I have two congruence marks again, which means that this is also an isosceles triangle. Again, meaning that the base angles are congruent. So if I have angle 3, that's also congruent to this angle, and we'll call these y. So I'm going to have 122 plus y is equal to 180 degrees. So 122 plus 2y is equal to 180 degrees. Subtract 122 on both sides. 180 minus 122 is 58. 2y is equal to 58. Divide by 2 on both sides, and I get y is equal to 29. So therefore, angle 3 is equal to 29 degrees. So for this question, angles in a triangle add up to 180. Isosceles triangle has base angles that are congruent, and angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees.